Alright, so here we have today a 2013 Mazda 3 hatchback. And just to confirm, yes, 2013, just to make sure. So here's the key that I have right now. The auction house did lose the original key, so I do not have an original one right now. By the time whoever comes to purchase this, I do plan on having a second key for it, one with the actual fob and however it is. Not sure if it's a built-in fob or key and fob, however it works. I will have something for this, so that way the automatic locks and everything can be used. If for some reason I do not have it by the time the car is sold, I will discount the price for the key. That way that whoever buys it should be able to get a key for it. But let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. I believe with Japanese cars, turn this way. Yes. Here it is. We'll unlock all the doors. And while I talk about the car, I'm going to let it warm up so that way we can give it some gas and hear the engine as well afterwards. Oh, funny thing about this car. Might as well explain this while I'm here. This is actually remote start, push to start too. Yeah, it's weird the way Mazda made it. So you insert the key in here, and then brakes and push to start. And it's turning on now. With the current mileage being 85,836. That's 85,836. 85,000 miles. Very nice little car. Handbrake is on, that's why the brake light is on. I'm just gonna hold the brake, and as you can see, it's gone, and it's back. That's just the handbrake, doors open, seat belt, and then, so the blue coolant mark, the way these Mazdas work, since they don't have a coolant temp gauge, they have a blue mark when you turn on the car in the morning or whenever the car is cold. It just lets you know that the car is cold. And you can verify this by looking it up on Google as well. And as soon as that blue mark goes away, that means the car is no longer cold. So everything is up to temp, and you should be able to drive it comfortably. What they normally say, now I'm just gonna babble on about some things, I guess. What the normal general rule of thumb is, after you turn on a car, as soon as the RPM goes down like it has now, so it's like sitting at normal idle, you could technically start driving it now. However, don't floor it, don't go really fast, don't do crazy stuff until the car's warmed up, which is when that blue logo should go away. That's when you can actually go ahead and rev the engine and do other stuff. Otherwise, normal driving. I know some people just sit in their car, turn it on, and immediately go around and do whatever. That's bad for the engine, no matter what car you have, whether it's Japanese, American, German, does not matter. Take care of your cars, people. All right, now that I'm done babbling about that, let's look at this car. I guess I'll look at the interior first since I'm already in here, and then we'll go ahead with the rest. So this is it. This part of the dash is lifted up, most likely from being in the sun. Since it's rubber, it has kind of deformed a little bit and come up. Hasn't affected anything. Technically, it's just cosmetic, but I know it does look bad. The mirror isn't the prettiest either. I know, once again, cosmetic, it just doesn't look great. You can always buy one of those extensions and put them on. The little extended mirrors that go from like here to here. They're like $10 on Amazon. In fact, I think Walmart now sells them for about 10 bucks as well, so that's always pleasant. It does have the standard infotainment system, which is just going to include AM, FM, CD. It does have aux, which, where is the aux port? I want to say it's in here. Yes, it is. USB and aux are going to be right in there. That's that. Sorry, I've been putting test miles on this car as well, so it's a bit dirty. But yep, standard automatic transmission. That way you can shift all the way down here, and if you want to go into sports mode, just shift over, and then you can shift down a gear or shift up a gear. As you can see, it'll only let me go to 1 and 2 right now, since it bases it off the speed. So that's it. As soon as you get faster, you can go up to, I want to say, to 5-speed automatic, but it'll go up to the max gear that you get to, obviously, just sports mode. Otherwise, leave it in D, and that's it. Just drive in D. Neutral, reverse, park, and no backup camera, since no screen or anything. AC and heat do work. It's obviously not going to do you any good showing you in the video, because you're not going to be able to feel anything, but AC and heat do work. That's always a good thing. Standard car charger right here, a little tray, and no, it's not an ashtray, so don't do that. Let's see. Nothing fancy anywhere. It is a pretty basic car, but it's a nice little car, you know. It gets great gas mileage. It's small, it's nimble, it's reliable because it's a Japanese car at the end of the day. And since I'm walking out with the key in the car, I'm gonna lower the window. That way I don't accidentally get it locked in there. Oh, since it is push button to start anyways, you could take the key out the ignition technically. It'll just tell you key not detected. But the car will stay running. Yeah, because it's push button, so you just pull the key out, that's it. You still have to turn it off with the push button start. Basic back seats. Nothing special, pretty simple. Basically like any other small sedan, small Japanese sedan. It does have an armrest though, which I only mention because not a lot of small cars have these anymore, surprisingly. So yeah, it does have a little armrest for the back two people. They can sit a bit more comfortable. Now for the trunk, there's no button down here. The button is actually up here. So when you push that, it unlocks it. So that way this is just a handle. So you can actually raise it up. And I believe there is a lock button on this trunk too. Yep, right there. So that's where you can lock the trunk from again. Or you just, well, you close it obviously, but lock so that way you can't just push the button to open it. Otherwise, lock the car. That'll do the same thing. It's kind of a redundant, but not needed, but it's there. Here it is, basic trunk space. Actually, basic for a hatchback, yes. But if you're comparing this to like any other small sedan on the market, like a Corolla or a Mazda 3 sedan instead of a hatch, yes, it's gonna have more space because instead of a sedan coming down and then out, it just curves around. So you do have more space back here because of this, the way hatchbacks are. So yeah, more trunk space in that sense. That's about it right here. Nothing fancy once again. Cosmetically, it's not, I wouldn't say it's in the best shape. It's in decent shape. Like, it's very passable. It still looks good. I put new tires on it. Mechanically, it's fine. But, you know, cosmetically, it's just it could be better, but it's still good. It's a great first car. It's still a great car for anyone looking for a car with low mileage on a budget and something reliable. So it's still reliable. It's still low mileage. Still a good car to have overall. It's just not the prettiest. I mean, it shows some age, you know. It is, what, 12 years old now? The antenna looks like it broke off the top. Probably like in a car wash or something. I don't know. I can just take guesses. But it doesn't affect anything. The radio still works. You can still listen to FM radio as well. The paint's still original from the looks of it. It's not in terrible shape. It's kind of pearlescent, actually. You can see it in certain sunlight. You'll see that when you see the car in person. But it is a pearlescent paint, which is also factory paint anyways. Sit right here. The headlights are a bit faded. They can always be a little better, which you can always buy a little kit and do it yourself, or probably have it done. It honestly shouldn't cost more than $50 if you have it done from someone else. If you do it yourself, you can buy like a $10 kit from Harbor Freight, AutoZone, any auto parts store, 10 to 20 bucks, even Amazon. Should be able to shine them up nicely. Or if you're like some people who just want new lights, you could get new lights. Nothing beats OEM, but you can always get new lights. Bumper does have some scuffing over here. It does have alloy wheels, so they're not the little hubcap ones. There's the interior. Once again, pretty standard, pretty basic. At least the dash isn't cracked or anything. It just has that little warp thing over there that I showed earlier. A little hump it made. Doesn't affect anything technically. And here is the back seat from this side. Once again, pretty standard. Put this in. There we go. Ultra wide. Sound system overall sounds pretty decent. Not bad. Actually sounds pretty good. That's it essentially. Let me show under the hood real quick, and then I'll probably give it some gas so you can hear the engine in the video as well. That way you know it sounds right. And like I offer everyone, you are more than welcome to have this vehicle inspected by a mechanic. You can make an appointment with a mobile mechanic to come out here and look at it. You can make an appointment anywhere within Evans or Martinez. For all you out-of-city people, that is 30809 or 30907 zip code areas. That way I don't have to take it too far on a test drive tag, and you can have the mechanic, it doesn't matter which shop, you can pick any one of your choice. I'm not biased. It could be Express Oil, Tires Plus, NTB, Mark Jans, if you want to go fancy, Christian Brothers. It doesn't matter, anyone, you know, they'll all inspect it. They're all going to charge you a standard fee. Some places charge as low as $20. Some places is charge as high as like an hour of labor, which is like 150 to 170 these days. Have it inspected. Be free of mind with the car. It looks good. It drives well. It looks decent. It drives well. It's not bad. It's reliable. It's low mileage. And that's about it. It's a basic car. It's not fancy. It's not like a Lexus or something like those. It's not like, you know, leather interior and all, but it is a good car. Definitely a good car. While I'm back here, and just notice this small little pinhole dent right there. Small dent right back here. Very small. You can barely see it, but it is there. It's like here and here. I don't think I noticed anything else. Oh, yep. Small pinhole dent right here. This is super common on any small car. The bumper clip, I guess, this comes a bit undone over there. It's not gonna like fall off. Yep. This side's actually cleaner, pretty good still. That's it. Let's go and take a look under the hood. Let's give it some gas, hear the engine. And when it comes to test drive, whenever you come by, you're more than welcome to test drive it. I've got nothing to hide on this car. I never have anything to hide on any of my cars. I prefer being as transparent as I can be. I want everyone to be comfortable when they're buying a car, and I want everyone to know exactly what they're buying. I don't like people hiding things. Certainly don't want anyone to do it with me if I ever buy a car. So that's that. Let me hold the phone real quick with the other hand. I can try to flip this up. There we go. I just had to pop it up. There it is. Sounds good. Runs good. No, I didn't paint that blue. That is from factory, actually. Believe me or not, it is from factory. You can look it up. They did come with random stuff sometimes, like these. I think it had to do with some certain accents maybe they got on the inside or something. Not sure. But at least I'm 90% positive that's from factory. I mean, after all, it's just an Indian cover anyways. It doesn't look like it's painted either. I mean, everything's fine mechanically, as far as I can tell. But like I said, if you get an inspection done, they'll tell you more. I can just tell you everything that I know and what I observed, because I have the cars inspected before I post them up. That way they're not like problematic cars, because I don't want anyone to have issues on the road. I prefer everyone to get inside a reliable car that they can reliably transport from point A, B, C to Z. It doesn't matter, you know. Personally, I will only sell anything that I would drive myself. And I'm willing to take this car to California from here, which is a very lengthy drive. It's like a 3-day drive. I've done it before and something else. So, you know, I trust the car. And I want everyone else to trust what they're buying. Let me give it some gas. Since it is warm now, as you can see, that blue temperature logo has disappeared. I'm going to stick the phone out to the front so you can hear from the front first. Those were all right up to about 3,000 RPM. And let's hear it from behind now as well. And those were all up to about 3,500 RPM. I guess I took it a little higher. Shouldn't make any difference. Still runs fine, drives fine, sounds good. AC heat works. Anything you need in a basic, reliable car. And if you have any questions, you know, feel free to let me know. I can try to answer everything as best as I can. And like I said, if you want this inspected, you're more than welcome to. But let me know if you have anything. I'll try to answer as soon as I can and as best as I can. But that's basically it from here. If you want to see something specific too, just let me know. I'll try and see if I can. I'm not at the office all the time. I do tell people I always meet based on appointments. So, because I'm not a wholesaler, I'm not always here. So sometimes, you know, I might not be here all day because I didn't have an appointment or something. Some days I'm here multiple times, or I'll just sit here all day because I have appointments back to back and stuff. I've been here busy since this morning. I know it's a Sunday, but I meet Monday to Sunday. I don't care because I got a lot of customers on the weekends. So I've been here all morning dealing with people. I already sold one of the other cars down there as well. So that's why, you know, I'm here. And I know the video's a little late for anyone that did request for it a little earlier. But if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.